All right, welcome to episode number 4. I'm your host, Sean Bicking, and this is my podcast. In this episode, I interviewed Dunmore Juniors Daiqwon, Buckley, and Josh Zilla. I want to apologize to Daiqwon for butchering his name. He's a very humble kid, and he has a really good head on his shoulders. And Josh was also very polite and respectful. I did the interview at Dunmore High School while they were lifting, so after they were done, we went in the trainer's room. We hear people coming in and out, but it doesn't affect it too bad. It's a shorter podcast, but that's fine, because they were wrapping up and trying to get out of there. Alright, I'm here with
Daiqwon.
Buckley, and Josh Zilla. Dunmore football players. Real quick, positions,
Running back.
Wide receiver.
numbers.
1.
5.
Alright, and you're both seniors, right?
We're juniors now. We'll be seniors
next year. Okay. So what was freshman, sophomore year? What was that like?
It was fun. My freshman year, I went in season thinking I wasn't going to play. The actual starting running back, Tom Lipinski, got injured, and I was right there. So I started since my freshman year at running back.
What about you, Josh?
Same thing. Went in, didn't really think I was going to play. And then they put me on special teams and everything, get me used to it.
So last year was your first full year?
Yeah, mine was still my freshman year, but sophomore year, freshman year, I still got a lot of experience, and sophomore year got right into it, and then this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now, Josh is on crutches right now for
Yeah.
those. Tell what happened here.
I was fooling around with my friends playing basketball, and I rolled over my ankle, but I'll be back in 2 weeks.
All right. And I read somewhere, Daiqwon, you're a Saints fan.
Yep.
Well, where's that from? Why?
I became a Saints fan when Reggie Bush actually went there, but I haven't really been following them much on them since he left. But I'm still.
Are you a Dolphins fan now?
Saints. No, I'm not a Dolphins fan either, but I'm still going for the Saints.
Okay. And Wisconsin too?
Yeah, I like Wisconsin. Monte Ball, kind of like an inspiration to me. So.
What about you, Josh? Who's your teams?
I like the New York Giants.
We're best friends right now.
Ever since T.E. Barber, ever since I've seen him play.
All right. What about college? Anybody?
I like the Florida Gators.
Florida Gators. All right. So why football? Why?
Why do we play football?
Why not baseball or anything? Why?
It's really the only sport in Dunmore where you get to hit someone. But it's a fun sport. You learn a lot, and we just love the sport.
I played baseball too, but it's a hard decision between what I like better.
Okay. All right. Rivals. Dunmore has any rivals? Because I went to Bishop Hannon, which is now Holy Cross.
Right.
And all the kids I grew up with went to Scranton. Mm-hmm. So it was Scranton versus West. That was the big thing.
Right.
So, do you guys have anything like that?
Yeah, our rivals are, we have a few actually. We have Lakeland is a big rival. Old Forge is a pretty big rival. West Side is a rival. Riverside is a rival. So.
Riverside. Now, is that distance-wise, because, or just...
I couldn't tell, just...
Over time?
Yeah, over time.
Now, do you guys, know anybody, grew up with those kids, friends with?
No, not really. I'm not really,
I'm not a big fan of them.
Okay.
Tell me about Coach Jack. What's that like?
He's an awesome guy. He has a lot of history behind his back. It's cool to play with him, and he's a good guy.
Teach a lot.
Yeah, he
learn
does.
A lot.
He
teaches you more than just to be a football player. He teaches you a lot of stuff outside the field too.
Cool. All right, let's get into last year. You guys went 14-2, right? State championship.
Yep.
Lost. All right, you had 1,800 yards,
yes.
23 touchdowns.
Yep.
Division II All-Star.
Yep.
Running back and linebacker.
Right.
Now, what do you prefer more? Offense, defense?
I prefer offense more. I like to score touchdowns.
All right, what about you, Josh?
For position one?
You wide receiver, you said, right?
Yes. I like playing wide receiver, but they had me play defense in the state game, and I actually liked playing on defense.
Make it better, or?
No.
What were you, cornerback?
They had me man up with
Man.
Tyler Boyd.
Oh, okay. All right, and I read somewhere you got a knee injury last year, right?
Right. Well, yeah.
You missed a month.
I missed 4 games.
4 games.
They didn't really count it because the one game was it was a forfeit, Holy Cross. But first game running. I don't know if I made a hard cut or someone just hit me and I tore my meniscus.
What's that? I mean, like,
Oh, it's in my
think
knee.
the worst,
was
I mean, or-
nah, it's not the worst. It was a minor injury, but I still had to get surgery for it and it helped me out for a few weeks.
all right, and splitting time with Austin Seaman.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about that. I mean,
It wasn't bad. I mean, sometimes when I got tired, he went in. When he got tired, I went in. But you know,
do you prefer that? I mean, or would you rather be like the every down? Obviously,
I mean,
right?
yeah, obviously I'd want to be the every down back, but I mean, I did what we both did what's best for the team.
Now, splitting time, you still put up 1,800 yards. I mean,
Yeah.
you guys must have just ran the ball like crazy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much the offense.
Yeah.
All right, and yeah, like I said, he had 1,300 yards and 17 Gs by himself. So,
Right.
I mean, you guys were. And Josh, I read 236 receiving yards last year.
250.
250. Okay, and what? 3 TDs? Four.
Yeah.
Get that out there.
Yeah.
Make sure. All right, well, let's talk about the schedule. I mean, you guys started off 2 straight shutouts, right?
Right.
And then West won 7-6.
Right.
Was that like a tougher game for you guys?
I didn't play that game. I was sitting
you
on the
were out,
sideline,
okay.
you know, just rooting these guys on. But it was tough. I mean, from what it looked like for me, it was a tough game. You know, hard hitting. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
I was out.
you were out too?
That game, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, well, Old Forge was the next game, I think.
Right.
And that was your first loss. You guys got shut out. Did you play that one?
No, I didn't play that game.
Yeah, that's why they lost, right?
Yeah.
But, I mean, what was that like? I mean,
To be honest with you, it was terrible because I couldn't play, and I was looking at these guys, and I'm like, oh, you know, maybe I could have made something happen out there, but unfortunately, I couldn't. So I mean, they went down to themselves.
It was a good check.
got check.
Yeah.
I mean, is that like.
It was just like to know that you lost. It like
When
you
you
have
guys
to
like.
work a lot harder.
Right. All right, and then I think Holy Cross was a forfeit. And then what happened there was.
They said that they had a few injuries going on, so they only had like 13 players that day. So
really,
it'd be really tough to sub in 3 players for. You know what I mean?
Right. All right, and then you guys put up 56 points against Western Wayne.
Yeah.
Will you play that game?
Yeah, I played that game.
That's why they put up 56 points. Well, tell me about that game. I mean,
It was nice, you know. It was just like one of those games where, you know, I couldn't really tell you, you know, but.
and then did
it's
you
just
go
a-
off
just a
and you have a
normal
big game? Or
Yeah, I had 3 touchdowns, maybe like 160 yards.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, and then 34-20 against Riverside. You said that's a rival, so I mean,
Yeah.
what's that like beating a rival? You
You know, it was
kind
fun.
of makes it extra like.
Great feeling.
Yeah, it's a good feeling, you know, Riverside coming out there. We know what they want, we know what we want, so we went out there and we just pounded.
Especially from the past year, that's what happened when they knocked us off.
Yeah, you know, we had something to fight for when we were out there.
So a little bit of revenge, kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. And then Old Forge again. You guys won that 7-6.
right.
You got a little bit of revenge again.
Yeah, we did.
Was that right before the playoffs or
No, that was the first playoff game.
first playoff? Oh, yeah.
Actually,
For district.
yeah, for district. So that was the second playoff game.
Okay. I mean. Okay, and then playoffs. From what I saw, you guys kind of breezed through, right? I mean,
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
kind of blew everybody out.
Southern Columbia was a little tough, but
Yeah,
you know,
they came
we
back.
stuck our heads in there.
Nice.
Got them.
All right, and then state championship. Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, we lost, but I mean, it was awesome to be there.
it's a great feeling.
But we still, right now, we're not satisfied with it, and we're gonna try to get back there next year.
Now tell me about. You guys took a bus to Hershey, right?
Right.
I mean, what's that like? Going
It was
pumped
pretty
up
cool.
and everything. The bus
It
ride.
was-
Yeah, it was fun. It was
pretty cool.
definitely something. It's like really probably once in a lifetime. You know what I mean?
Until this year, right?
Yeah. But you know, it was nice. We all got together and it was like a nice team bond. You know, we felt more
Right.
of a family as we were going up to that.
I know. Somewhere in the past, right? Dunmore was championship before, right?
Yeah, they were in there. They played Jeanette. Shaw
Right.
Pryor was on that team.
What was that? How many years ago? Do you remember?
That was 2007.
2007.
Yeah.
You guys were what, in grade school, right?
Yeah, so grade school, you know, maybe 6th, 7th grade, I don't know.
Somewhere around there.
And then, all right, the championship again. Clareton.
Right, Clareton.
They had a 62-game win streak.
Right.
I mean, what is that like intimidating going
No.
into that?
No.
I don't think it was intimidating at all. I just think that personally, I think we took them a little bit too light. I mean, we looked at them like, you know, like these
We
guys, like,
thought that they weren't
yeah,
that
we didn't
strong.
think they were
We
going to be
didn't
that
think they
strong,
were
that
big.
fast, you know what I mean? But, I mean,
Kind of underestimated.
yeah,
them.
we did.
Yeah.
So they were a smaller team, right?
Yeah, they're a smaller team.
After that, did you guys cry?
No, I did
Honest?
it. I personally, I didn't cry.
Okay.
I wasn't crying, but
Upset.
Like,
I
I
mean,
felt
right.
it.
Right.
It was like big.
Okay, and then any scholarship offers yet? I
No,
read somewhere.
I didn't
that-
get any scholarships, but I'm getting looks. I actually went to a visit to UConn last Friday.
How was that?
It was fun, you know. I like the
Anything
coaches.
they kind of sell you on
facility.
anything, or I mean, no decisions yet?
No, no decisions yet.
No?
No.
Keeping the options open.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep them open.
Now, do you want to stay local? Anyone?
Personally, I'm just going where the money's at.
Yeah, going with the flow.
Whoever's willing to offer me the most and who I feel that I'll be comfortable with, you know. Because
I mean, what if say Wisconsin reaches out? I mean, is that like?
I mean, they contacted my running back coach before,
Oh, okay.
and you know, I mean, if they have something to bring to the table, then I'll take it.
Nice. All right. Upcoming year, you guys have any games circled on the schedule or looking forward to anything? I mean,
Nah, not really. I mean, just you know, we're just gonna take it game by game this year. You know, hopefully you can end up back in the state championship.
because expectations are pretty high.
Oh
right?
yeah. People are gonna come out and they're gonna try to get at us, but I don't think.
All right, I want to thank Daiqwon and Josh for taking time out and doing the interview. Make sure you guys check out Dunmore football this year, starting in September. I have a feeling they will be right back in the state playoffs again, and hopefully they can win it all this year. If you want to be a guest on the show or know anyone I can interview for the show, message me on Facebook, like my page Sean's Podcast on Facebook. You can subscribe to the podcast on iTunes by searching Sean Shady 911. Most importantly, spread the word. Tell a friend, family member, or coworker about the podcast. Thanks.